Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Zach Plesac. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
So just about set now. And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Here's the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now, Evan Longoria. Next pitch downstairs, 2-1. Swing and a slow roller. Ramirez. They get one, and it's a double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell, the next Giant to hit. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The line to kick the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Bell tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Austin Hedges stands in. And he grounds one to the right side. Flores over to pick it up. Toss to Bell. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 2-2. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And a 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And up next for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Straw at first, 2 out of the inning.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Zach Littell up and loosening in the pen. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. 2-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ramirez headed for the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles, couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's a speed threat, Oscar Mercado, and Cleveland on top 1-0. And now the lefty, and that one lifted in the air, center field. Slater makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Leading off, Darren Ruff. Kicks and deals. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Kurt Casale. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. And a couple of quick outs.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. Right side, Miller collects. Miller gets to first. That's the third out. One left for San Francisco, still behind by a count of 1-0. New arm for the Giants, Tyler Beede. This is his first appearance of the season.
Tyler Beede.
Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Yu Chang. The 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Flores on to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting it, the second baseman, Owen Miller.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Owen Miller. Here's a 1-1. Line to left. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Bobby.
And now it's Bobby Bradley. And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. This is his third time out this year.
Number 42, Emmanuel Clase.
And welcome back. Austin Slater stands in. The 1-1. That one misses. And a count 2-1. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. That one drilled left field and a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
No outs. Runner at first. And Jack Peterson stands in. Pickoff throw. Slater gets back easily. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. So the lineup flips over. Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Strike 2.
you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Straw under it. Makes the catch. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Evan Longoria, the next Giant to hit. Righty to the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike. Clase throws to first, and he's back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
At the belt and fires. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. The tag, and that's the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.